I had barely worked out at all throughout my whole life. I'd always been heavier. I was about 240 pounds. And I just hated myself in the mirror, but I felt good everywhere else, and it didn't make sense. I realized I was like mentally a lot healthier and spiritually a lot healthier, but I hated when I looked in the mirror. I didn't give them my all, and so because I wasn't giving myself my all. I can't give them nothing I wasn't giving myself. I can't transmit something I haven't got, and I didn't have any self-worth, so how can I give it to anybody else? And so if I don't feel good about myself, I can't sell anything else. How can I give any worth to my family if I'm not bringing that into myself? Josh, 38, I work in sales. For me, I guess my physical fitness journey started because I got sober, man. I stopped drinking and stopped partying about three and a half years ago. And a year and a half into that, I realized I was like mentally a lot healthier and spiritually a lot healthier, but I hated when I looked in the mirror. And I was like, something's not correlating. And so at the time I had a job where I was already moving around a little bit, and I just made a choice. I had never been to the gym. I had barely worked out at all throughout my whole life. I'd always been heavier. I was about 240 pounds. And I just hated myself in the mirror, but I felt good everywhere else, and it didn't make sense. So I just did it. I just started walking, and I started going to the gym, and I was watching internet videos, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was at Planet Fitness, and I just started the journey, and I fell in love with it. And I just loved it, and I really got addicted to that as much as I had other stuff in the past. I didn't get into the gym until I'd been sober about a year and a half.
Okay.
And so like I said, I was feeling better everywhere else but when I looked in the mirror. As long as I felt good, then I'd be okay. You know, if I felt good, inside, I'd be okay. And that for the most part is true, but I didn't feel good on the inside until I saw something different on the outside. And whether that's vain or not, to me it wasn't. It was literally, my worth comes from my family, my kids, what I can provide, to those around me. I didn't give them my all. And so because I wasn't giving myself my all. I can't give them nothing I wasn't giving myself.
Yeah.
I can't transmit something I haven't got. And I didn't have any self-worth, so how can I give it to anybody else? First off, the physical changes were undeniable. I went from 240 to 160, in a year. And then since then, I've been gaining a little more on a program that I've been working with a coach. My work is a direct correlation. Like in sales, I can't provide any kind of confidence or self-value or value to the product without having value in me, because you got to buy into me before you buy into anything else. And so if I don't feel good about myself, I can't sell anything else. And if I don't feel good about how I treat the person at home, it's a direct correlation to my family. How can I give any worth to my family if I'm not bringing that into myself? If I was to tell somebody that was trying to lose weight or not, who just wasn't happy with the way they felt, just start. Big believer in there's the right time to do anything. You do it, you suck at it, you do it, you get better. Get off of Instagram, get off of Facebook, and stop comparing. Comparison's the thief of joy. And so if I'm trying to look like somebody else, first I'd ask them how they did it. But it's just a process. Consistency is the goal of everything. How to get bigger, how to get smaller, how to get any goal is just to continue to do it over and over and over. The reason why I come to the gym is because I want to live life better. And so if I'm just so strict that I'm not even enjoying life, what's the point of doing it either, you know what I'm saying? What I did to start to losing the weight from 240 to 160 was just dragging myself the first couple days to the gym. And then talking to people and asking them, what do you do to stay in shape? And realizing I didn't have to run on a treadmill every day to lose weight. I didn't have to stop eating everything I love to lose weight. And that I could do it lifting weights and eating in some kind of deficit. And then it just happened over time. It doesn't happen in a month. It doesn't happen in 2 months. It was just consistency of, okay, let me eat better and go. Even when I didn't want to, and just do something. So let me just go in there and walk for 30 minutes. Let me go in there and do 10 push-ups. But the act of actually getting out of my house, getting in my car, going to the gym was everything. I had everything I needed at home, but I needed to get up and actually put action behind it. Anybody intimidated to come to the gym, welcome to the club. We've all been there. We've all felt it. I still feel it when I come in here. And it's not intimidation, it's just that we all think that everybody knows more than we do. And none of us know what we're doing. We're all in here literally learning. A gym is just another type of classroom. We're in here to learn and to get better and do it better the next day. Here has been incredible because the staff here is literally, I can go to them and be like, hey, can you watch me do this and tell me where I'm messing it up at? And they do, but really it's just motivating because they go, hey, you're doing it actually the way you're supposed to be doing. Oh, cool. Now the next time I do it, I feel better. Welcome to the club. We all feel some type of intimidation or some kind of uneasiness or nervousness, and so that's not abnormal. Don't let that stop you to come in here. Quiet sacrifice I make every day. Lately, the last 3 months, I eat the same meal every day. I eat the same breakfast, the same lunch, and the same dinner, and the same snacks in between because I have a goal, and that's the people that I work with see me bringing the same meals, and they make fun of me for eating the same lunch every day. But that's the sacrifice I'm willing to do to reach my goal. Mm-hmm. They don't see when I get up at 4 a.m. and I come to the gym, and they just see me when I'm more motivated at work. So when I do that, I perform better at work. They don't see that I say no to a lot of events with friends and family because it's not conducive to what my goal is in the future. I don't say no to everything, but you can't say yes to everything either. Like there's some sacrifices you have to give up. And the sacrifices mean I get to feel better, I get to look better, I get to be more involved in things I want to do. People don't realize that when you go on a diet, everybody's going to offer you food, everybody's going to offer you snacks, everybody's going to give you cookies, and so you got to learn to say no. You have a reason to break your diet every day if you're looking for it. Yeah, I guess the first time I looked in the mirror and realized, oh wow, my arms are a little bigger, oh my stomach's a little smaller. Like at first, like I was lifting, but everything was getting smaller, you know? And so in my mind, I was trying to get big, but like I was losing the weight, you know, I was losing the fat. And so when my girlfriend be like, oh, wow, you got a lot smaller. At first I'd be like, shut up, that's not what I want to hear. But it was a compliment, you know? And then seeing the scale gradually go down. Motivation's a tricky thing because it's not always there, but the most motivating thing is when you can see the actual changes in your body. Yeah, I still look in the mirror now and I like, because am I the same guy who, you know, was here a year and a half ago? Or looking through pictures and I tell everybody, take as many pictures as you can. Sometimes you can't see it yourself and other people see it first, but when you go back and look 2-3 months ago, holy cow, there's a big difference. Like the feeling I get from coming to the gym or looking in the mirror after going to the gym or first thing in the morning is my favorite time to look in the mirror, like when you're a little dehydrated and everything, a little taller. It's literally like, this is my way, it's a hit, man. I come in here, I get a hit, I feel better. And then the rest of the day, whether I go home and sit on the couch for the rest of the day, I did something. Like it's my hit of whatever I need to motivate me to do whatever else through the day or just get by or just be a better person. Let me come and get this in first. The name Iron Asylum to me, it's the safe place. I have asylum from everything else out there. People talk about it and like, oh, is that just like a crazy gym? And it's the total opposite in my head. Asylum is a safe place. Like now it's where nobody else can mess with me when I have asylum from everything else. And so the iron is just, that's what we do while we're here. Yep. But the asylum's, it's safety from everything else. What I want to be known for, or what I want people to remember for is always to be funny first. If they say, Josh, when that dude was funny, that's number one. Number two, I'm just a regular guy, did it. You know what I'm saying? That I lost the weight and I've gained some muscle and anybody can do it. Like I am nobody special. Just put in the work. I gave back in that, you know what I'm saying? I helped somebody somewhere, hopefully one day, if not already, that was one person for a really long time that was not a good guy and harmed a lot of people in my life. And that I'm not that guy now and that I do the opposite of that. I don't cause harm, but I, you know, show compassion and I help people today. Yeah, one message that I'd want the world to know that I hear all the time is that it takes one bad apple to spoil the whole bunch. It only takes one good apple, man, to make the rest of them look good too. And so if you can be that one shining light to make those around you better, then it's worth it. So be the change for the good instead of the bad. It's just as powerful to be a positive influence on somebody as it is to be negative. If you want to be miserable, there's plenty of people to be miserable around you. But if you want to be happy, joyous, and free, there's just as many people out there doing that. So pick which way you want to go and be that person for those around you. Yeah, if I could pick one song to kind of summarize my journey, or not summarize, just that kind of speaks to me more than anything else, it'd be Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares.